there's the trend over the last few years that youth of today are not playing rugby as much. It's a trend that's quite increasing. They're going more into soccer because parents are concerned about the injuries that is happening in rugby. So around the panel, I thought this could be a topic. Gareth, what do you think? Have you ever played rugby?
Yeah, absolutely. I've actually broken my nose twice playing it, including on the parliamentary rugby team.
Hang on. Your nose isn't straight? Your nose isn't straight, is it?
Where's the camera?
And that's from rugby?
That's, yeah, twice from rugby. So, yeah, I mean, it's a great sport. I absolutely love it. It can be a bit dangerous, and what happened to Jordan Kemp recently was an absolute tragedy. But look, kids should be able to play whatever game they want to play. We should be giving good education to make sure they can do it safe.
But would you care if your kids played rugby, is what I'm asking?
Oh, I'd love it if my son Arlo would play rugby, but he'll play whatever he wants, and it's up to him.
Right, Claudia, what about you? Would you care if your son or daughter took up rugby? Is it an issue to you? The physicality, the brutality, perhaps, of the game?
Oh, well, ko te mea tuatahi ngā mihi kia koutou te whānau o Kemp, I te tai tukurau, te whānau o te tama. And I've got a 14-year-old and a 12-year-old going on 13, and they both play age group rugby reps.
Are you happy with that?
Yeah, I am very happy with it because they play in teams with coaches that are very well skilled to be able to ensure that they play safely. And Rugby Smart is also available to these coaches and these teams to ensure that that it happens safely
Phil,
and well.
What about you? You're a rugby fan. I mean, this is a trend. Yeah. This is a bit of a concern for parents, apparently. Bruises, scratches, broken noses from Green Party members.
Well, I've got to get a cheap shot. I've got to get a cheap shot in first. At least rugby players don't bite each other.
Oh, had to happen.
No,
good one.
It's, look, my two boys both played rugby. On the last game that my younger son played, he broke his ankle. In the first game in that season, he broke his collarbone. Like Gareth, I broke my nose, I think probably a little more than twice, and had to get it reset. But look, you know, you can't wrap kids in cotton wool. My brother... My brother played hockey, and he ended up in hospital because he got whacked by the ball in the head with a hockey ball. Any sport, you're going to have some injuries. But can you imagine a world without sport? You've got to give kids the chance to express themselves, to be out there. At the same token, you know, maybe from the tragedy of Jordan Kemp, we learn that we've got to be careful, particularly with things like concussion. We know that there are rules against certain sorts of behaviour, like spear tackling. Yeah, you've got to have reasonable rules, but don't try to stop kids taking risks. Don't try to close down the sport because inevitably you'll get some injury.
Damien.
It's an interesting conversation right now because my neighbour just down the road, her little boy just stopped playing rugby, switched to soccer because as he got older and they moved to full contact, suddenly all the kids around him were about twice his size, and he was smart. He quit, "Hello there, I see you've got your kids here."
Yeah, I certainly have. We're down here on holiday.
Oh, do you play soccer, rugby?
I do rock climbing.
Rock climbing, okay. Now that's a nice, safe sport, not extreme whatsoever. Have you ever hurt yourself?
No.
Is it incredibly safe?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? Do you worry about him climbing up rocks?
No, not really. It's all pretty much controlled.
All right. Okay. I'll tell you what I found over here. Can you come quick, cameraman? Come over here, quick. I found an Aussie. Come and stand up here. I need you in the light because it's very dark over there. Can we do that? All right, cool. That is quite bright. Just like you. So, hello. Do you play rugby?
Yeah, sure.
What sort of the funny Australian one?
Yeah, no. I've played rugby league and rugby union.
Okay, cool. Did you hurt yourself much?
Of course, absolutely. You had to deal with the bumps and bruises. It was good fun.
Do you have kids?
No.
Would you let your kids play, if you did have imaginary kids, would you let them play rugby?
Well, I've got 10 nieces and nephews, and they've all played rugby. The girls as well. They love it.
No worries?
No problems at all.
Anyone here have got a problem with their kids playing rugby? No? Good,
No,
good. New Zealand's in safe hands, eh?